Well, that was one hell of a recovery. What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard to BUBBA'S Update for Thursday, March the 25th. And when just when you thought the markets were going to get crippled, it makes a little bit of a rally and a comeback, but it's far from a final score. Today's update is brought to you by our brokerage partners at the CTG Group. And of course, we do have other brokers, but CTG is our preferred letter direction trader. They trade all of my accounts. They've got some great managed futures products, and they are just overall a great partner for us. Again, we do have other brokerage accounts, but we do prefer them, especially for letter directions, because they're the only ones who are authorized to deal in our products. In the meantime, as we said, the NASDAQ, everything was under immense pressure earlier. And suddenly we've seen a little bit of a comeback. The NASDAQ is again lower right now, but was higher on the day for a couple of minutes. Dow's down a couple of hundred. The S&P's down about 30. But we did see a pretty big charge back here before failing. We are now long everything except the Russell, which we reversed this morning. So again, we are still obviously just playing the trend, and we get this kind of down. Well, I would assume the rest will be changing tomorrow, but in the meantime, that is exactly what we've seen, kind of as is expected. I think one big thing here today we're seeing is a pretty good charge back in the metals that were under pretty good pressure and have suddenly kind of turned around a little bit. And gold is actually going from down about 10 to up about 9. Silver was down about 70 cents, and right now it looks like it's down about 21 cents. So it's making a little bit of a charge back. We're still short across the board, and of course we would be short platinum, but we no longer trade it. And of course, I'm losing my mind. Copper is getting crushed, which makes sense, obviously, after the big rally. And net gas is a little bit lower, and we're still short both of those. The bonds and notes are a little bit higher. Now, they're certainly not up. You might think they would be up under the duress of where the market is, but I think this is still the bond traders pushing up against the Fed. And of course, there is some more Fed speak today as well. So just be careful. There again, this is a pretty wild picture, as you can certainly imagine. If you're watching the markets at all, you're seeing some, very dramatic movement back and forth in the market. And of course, right now, as I'm looking at the screen, the Dow is down 170 only now. The S&P is only down 12. I'm assuming the NASDAQ is higher if I can find out. Actually, the NASDAQ is down about 17. And the Russell is come back, is only down 99. So it has made some pretty dramatic strides backwards or back up. And of course, as we look at the crude oil, that's also under pretty big pressure, and not a surprise. Okay, again, it's been a crazy rally to begin with, and of course we are short. Looking at the grain markets, the grains are under a little bit of pressure today. It's pretty ugly actually. Wheat down 10, beans down 12, corn down 7. Wheat we're short, so that's fine. Okay, but corn and beans, listen, they've got some room. They're up at the upper end of the range, so we're not really concerned. We're still buyers there and still want to be long. Cattle is marginally higher, along with hogs, both marginally higher. We're long all of it. We look for the ag picture to be very good, and the softs are basically, I could just say, everything is down except for cocoa. Cotton is under pressure. OJ is under a little bit of pressure. Coffee's flat, it's down, flattish down. Sugar's under a lot of pressure, and cocoa is slightly higher. We are short everything there, so there's nothing to differentiate between it. In the meantime, don't forget about our partnership with family farms as we just continue to try to help farmers do a better job with their hedging and taking care of their profits and minimizing their losses for them. And again, it's just a great program, and we never give up the upside. So I think it's important that you understand that. And we have this, where our goals are aligned with our friends at Family Farms. And of course, our other brokerage partner, which is Tradier. Look, Tradier is a great operation. Now, again, we have other equity accounts as well. But from our standpoint, Tradier is phenomenal from a price standpoint. Okay, I mean, again, I save a fortune every month on using them because they don't have the 65 cents a contract charge. But they also have great customer service. And plus, we have automation with them. We have their APIs. So if you choose to automate, you don't have to, but if you choose, you have the opportunity to automate your portfolio for no cost. It's part of it already comes in your membership to begin with. Okay. Trader brokerage. And of course, our commodity report, Andy Heck, he's working feverishly on the quarterlies. They're unbelievable. I urge you to check it out at Technomental at BUBBATrading.com. And of course, don't forget about our high school program at Patreon, patreon.com/Bubba Trading. That's patreon.com/Bubba Trading. In the meantime, everybody have a great trading day. Be careful. It's wild. It's going to be really crazy. We go anywhere, and we go anywhere big today. I wouldn't be surprised to see them get crushed or have a big rally. So be prepared, not surprised. And we'll see you all back here tomorrow with another Bubba's Daily Update. Have a great day, everybody.